Daisy, welcome back to my Beauties Big Sister channel. Hi to my Beauties little sisters, thank you so much for joining up to be a little sister. If you haven't already and you don't know what I'm talking about, then I will link the video up here. Basically, you can apply to be my Beauties little sister, test products for me, feature in my videos, and I'm so excited. To everybody that has subscribed since that video and has emailed me, then thank you so much. So I thought I would sit down and film my everyday makeup look. This is a look that I go to time and time again when I'm in a rush. This is the look that I'll do. If I don't want to try anything new, then these are the products that I rely on, know they work, and I will always rebuy them. It is a little bit more dramatic than my just really stripped back, natural everyday look because I have put on the shadow and liner, but I love it and I really hope you will too. If you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I am completely barefaced right now. Let's get some makeup on. I'm starting off my makeup look with a primer. This is such an important step and do not miss it because it does make such a difference. If you are applying your makeup and you just feel like it's not applying properly, or maybe it's not lasting, then a primer might be the reason why if you're not using one. So these are two of my favourites. The Bare Minerals Prime Time Brightening Primer. This gives you the most gorgeous dewy glow to your skin, which I love. I like a nice dewy glowy look, but then this one is really great. The Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I suffer with quite large pores around my nose, so I always put that there to really just blur that all out, and it really does work. Sunny always grabs this off of me. So the Bare Minerals one is slightly tinted. It's got a nice golden hue to it, so it does give a really nice golden glow to the skin. So I'm really just like pressing that into the skin, whacking it in, and then in with the Instant Pore Eraser. It's so incredible. It really does work at just blurring all your pores out. So taking that on my T-zone as well. Foundation that I always turn to and keep on going back to time and time again, keep rebuying, is this one, the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation. I've got the shade Light Bronze. I always use a beauty blender to apply my foundation. You don't have to use this. This is just what I like to use. You can use your fingers, you can use a brush, whatever you prefer. And all I do is start in the middle of my face, and then I work my way out. This will just make sure that you don't get them annoying lines between your face and your neck, not them telltale marks, you know what I mean? So start off in the centre, and then you can use whatever is left on your sponge to just pull that out to the outer corners. I always seem to get foundation in my hair. It's not ideal. Look at the difference. I have been trying different brow products lately just to experiment. I do love the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. That is great if you want something that just lasts for like 3 days. I also have tried the HD brows, which I really do like, but more for a full glam look. So for day to day, Benefit are always the brand that I turn to. So Precisely My Brow Pencil is a super fine pencil that is so easy to use and creates them hair-like strokes. And then you have a handy spoolie on the other end, which I love that I've got that in one pencil because I'm quite messy and forgetful, and it's good to have both products that I need for my brows in one handy pencil. I use shade 4, which is a dark brown, but it's not as dark as my hair colour. Taking my spoolie and brushing my hairs through. So I start at this end. I take light strokes. It is so much better to go lighter at first, and then you can always go back over it again to make it darker or more intense if you want to, but I just find going lighter first is always the best way to do it. So you can see that took me no time at all, but the difference in the brows is crazy. It really just does define them and give them a nice shape. Obviously these are just like my favourite products that I use every day, but let me know what your all-time everyday use product is in the comments, because obviously I always want to try new products. So if you've got a product that you use every single day without fail? Let me know in the comments. I like to take the Benefit Ready Set Brow, which is a clear setting brow gel. I just take this all over my brows and in like an upwards motion to set them in place. So random, but I have really long brow hairs. Wish I had long, thick, actual hair on my head, but no, they just go to my brows. So if you do have long brow hairs like me, then you really do want to be using a clear setting gel just to keep them in place, otherwise they are going to move throughout the day. How cute is my Benefit mirror, by the way? I literally love it. It's like a little princess mirror. Moving on to concealer, I have recently found this concealer and I am so in love. I find it really hard to brighten my under eyes, and this does the job. It's quite pricey, but you get a lot of product in there and it's going to last me for ages. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Tape Concealer. It has got the biggest wand on a concealer I have ever seen in my life. I have seen so many other bloggers and YouTubers using this concealer, but it's only when I tried it for myself that I was like, okay, I get it, it is worth it. First off, just take, got that on my tracksuit. Why am I so messy? First off, just take a little bit on the back of my hand, just right there, and I'm going to use that to carve out my brows. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I'm just taking an angled brush. I'm going to go around the outline of my brow, and this is going to help just clean up the shape, make it super defined. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, if you want to go for more of a natural look, but if you want it to look really snatched and really highlighted underneath the brow bone, then this is exactly what you do. So just taking that underneath here and then also on the top. You can use a brush for this, but I'm just going to take my finger and just blend that concealer out. So hopefully you can see on camera, it's a little bit more tidier. I'm also going to take that concealer underneath the eyes as well. I'm just going to dot it. I'm going to dot it in a little triangle shape. A little bit on the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the chin. Just again taking my beauty blender and pressing that into the skin. Taking my Rimmel Fix and Matte powder. This is a translucent powder, so it is white, but it comes out clear on the skin. I'm just gonna gently press that onto the skin. I'm taking this Morphe palette, which I have been picking up so much recently. I have been loving these shades for this time of year. This is the 12NB palette, and as you can see, it's just such a wearable palette. I feel like all of us would wear all of these shades on our lids no matter what eye colour we have. You can kind of see what ones I've been dipping into most. So these two shades, I'm using this one on the base, this one on the crease, and then we're going to move more deeper just to smoke it up a little. So I did pop a little bit of the concealer onto my lids when I was putting my concealer on, so that kind of acted as my base. You can use an eyeshadow primer if you want to as well. It's kind of just up to you what you want to use. I'm just taking this shade, again it's more of like a warm tan shade. Going over the crease, just building that colour up. Taking this more autumnal bronzy orange. Again, we're just going to go into the crease. Love this shade so much. I've been using it like every single day. I know this is quite a lot of eye makeup for like an everyday look. I have so many events in the week and dinners and stuff. I want to wear, you know, I don't want to go completely barefaced, so I love wearing a nice smoky eye, and then I just normally go for more of a nude lip. If you haven't tried Morphe before, I would so recommend giving them a go. Honestly, the price point is amazing, but the quality and pigment of their shadows are just so good. Again, I know it's an everyday, but I'm just going to go in with this slightly darker shade. Just slightly. It's a nice, rich, deep brown. Taking that on more of a flat brush now. popping that on the eyelid, so this is not on the crease, on the eyelid, but then I'm going to blend that out with a more fluffy blending brush. As you can see, it just like softens it. And just taking that flatter brush, and I'm going to run whatever's left on the brush underneath, and then again just blend that out. Just to intense it up a little bit, I'm taking my gel eyeliner. Gel eyeliners are so good to use in a waterline instead of a kohl liner because they just last so much longer. So this is my Bobbi Brown one, the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner in black ink. If you are looking for a cheaper option, then the Rimmel one is also really, really good. I'm just using a really fine flat-ended brush. I'm just going to pop that in my waterline here. Just pull down the eyelid and pop it in that line. Then the trick is to put it on this waterline up here, which is at the top. And this just helps you get that real cat eye shape on your eye. I mean, you can so tell the difference in my eyes. This one looks so much more cat eye like, whereas this one is a lot more wider. It just depends what kind of look you want to go for. My battery just died on my camera, which is great. So I just went downstairs and got a Barocca. If you are getting ill or you feel like you're getting ill, I spend my winter being ill. Touch wood, I haven't been ill yet, and I swear it's because every time I feel like I'm getting ill, I drink a Barocca. I'm now taking my favourite mascara right now, which is the Benefit They're Real. It's got a really good wand on it, really lengthening, volumizing. And it's super black as well, super pigmented, which is what we all want. I promise I'm nearly there. So I'm now taking my Nip and Fab contour palette in medium, which is so dirty and broken, and I've hit pan on the shade that I use. This is the contour shade that I use. I use this really gorgeous dense Eco Tools contour brush, and I'm just going to go underneath my cheekbones. You can see I've just got a really nice natural contour there. I haven't gone too heavy or too harsh. Just taking that around the forehead. This is where the sun would naturally hit, and just contouring underneath this jawline. I'm going to slightly blend that out and make that a little bit deeper using my Benefit Dallas bronzer, and I'm going to use that just to deepen up the face a little bit and add some warmth. And I love this blush palette. I have been using it non-stop. It's the Nip and Fab blusher palette in blush, and I use the shade Flamingo so much. You can see where I've used it so much. Really nice peachy pinky shade. So I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheek. If you struggle to find the apples of your cheeks, just smile. That's all you need to do. You just want to pop it right here, and it gives a nice dew to the skin as well. Nice bit of glow. Favourite highlight of the moment is this Buxom Illuminator in Venus. I have used it so much that it looks like I have hardly even touched it. The product is still right at the top. I don't know how, because yeah, I've used this a lot. I'm just using the very tip of my sponge here, putting a little bit of highlighter on that, and then you want to take it on the tops of your cheekbones right here. But be really careful with the product because you don't want it to come all the way down your face. You just want it to sit on the tops of your cheekbone. You can see it just gives a really nice natural sheen to the skin. I feel like everybody is loving highlighters right now. I do love them, but for me this is the perfect natural glowy highlighter. If you want more of an intense highlight, then turn to the Iconic highlighter or the Barry M one or the new Nip and Fab, which I have recently just tried and absolutely love. Now all I'm going to do is add a lip. Now I change my lip up every single day, so I can't give you the lipstick or tell you what lipstick I use every day because it's different, but I do love the formula of L'Oreal Colorish lipsticks, and this is a shade that I have been wearing so much. It's called Nude Gold. It's a nude shade, but it has gold shimmer particles in it. And then also the Buxom lip glosses. This is actually a mini that I got in a set, but I love this shade. It's a real like cinnamony brown. This is in the shade Moscow Mule, and it's the full on lip cream. cream. I think I'm going to mix these two up. So I'm going to start off with the lipstick. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Can you see? It's got like a gold shimmer in it. It's beautiful. But just to deepen it up a bit, because we are coming into winter, I'm going to put a bit of the buxom on top. Go-to everyday makeup look right now. This changes so much because obviously I'm trying new products all the time, but right now this is the look that I am reaching for. I really hope that you like this look. Let me know if you do in the comments below. Remember to email me using the hashtag in the subject box. Be a big sister if you want to ask me any really personal questions, which will stay anonymous when I answer them in a video. If you want to tweet me, Instagram me, then use the hashtag BeautiesBigSister if you've got any beauty questions so that I can answer them in a video. Actually, one of my gorgeous followers, Floor, said, what do you do to always be flawless? I mean, thank you so much for being so sweet, but I'm definitely not flawless. Ways that you can help your makeup stay in place, if that's what you mean, is a primer will always be a great start to a makeup look, and a setting spray. Decay do a really good setting spray. If you want to keep everything in place, really great if you've got a big event or if you're going on a night out, you don't want it to budge. And have I tried the Superstay 24-hour lipstick from Maybelline? I have, and I couldn't really recommend it. They are really good lipsticks that don't budge. They stay put for hours. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look. Have a chat with me in the comments. Remember, always be a big sister. If you see anyone that needs a hand or needs a bit of boost in their day, if they're feeling low, be a big sister, cheer them up. I'm always here for you like a big sister. So like I said, my email is open if you want to email me about anything, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!